Hey everybody, Bud Guru here. There is a tool I've been using lately, and somebody asked me about it, and I'm going to make a little tutorial video here for all of you to gaze at so you can learn how to use this little tool. But here we go here, so you can see this Toolbox icon here. As it checks into my YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and log in. Now you'll have two logins when you have to log in here. It'll make you log in. Log into your YouTube channel. And then once you do that, this is for gathering subscribers and friends, and also for sending messages. Now if you look over here on the left hand side, you'll see there's how to get started, view start page, targeted spider search, gather from all current, which would be the page you see in front of you, or from some other current, or from other current pages. Okay, what you're going to learn today is send a friend requests. Now, send subscription invites, you can't do that anymore, as you can see here. This is what happens when you do that. So you can't do subscription invites anymore, but what you can do is you can send friend requests. So, see here. Okay, we'll do a cancel on this right now because we you can do that from anybody, or you can do it from a topic, but today we're going to use a name. For those of us in this particular community, you guys ought to know who this guy is, Mr. Tight One. We will go ahead and do a gather his subscribers. We don't want to gather videos. Well, you can if you want, but it gets really cumbersome when you do. I click this one here, do not gather users who I've gathered before. From this account only, from all accounts. So, and of course you can figure out how to do all that, but you want to gather your users, and you can go, this list here can be any list you want it to be. You can make a brand new one, or you can just leave it as gathered users, do an OK. Come up here. Now what it's doing is extracting, as you can see. I mean, this is a real easy piece of software to use. As you can see, we're running right along here. Now it's 5,000 pages, not 5,000 users, okay? Because one user could have 1,000 pages, so that wouldn't work out real well. Okay, as you can see, gathering is complete to a close. And then you notice here his subscriber page comes up here with his background. And that's Mr. Tight One's channel that you see right there. But now that you've gathered all of his subscribers into your list, you want to do send friend requests. Okay. Now, you'll want to automatically subscribe to each channel after sending friend requests. Okay. This is something you just want to do. It's kind of like the Twitter thing, where when you tweet somebody or whatever, you want to tweet them back and add them to your list and all that kind of stuff. So then you, let's go back here. So what you want to do now is you want to add recipients. Now you'll go out to any one of your groups or lists or whatever and pull those people up. We'll do gathered users here. And I've got 1,051 gathered users in here. You got the date gathered, sort order, alphabetical, random. I mean, the sort order really doesn't matter too much. And then send friend requests to all users and select it. See, what's going to happen here is you'll send a friend request to them, and at the same time you'll subscribe to them, and when they friend you, you see the idea. So then you just hit OK, and then it sets it all up here. All your presets are set. And then hit start sending, and this will run. There's one. And then what you do is just go ahead and I always hide it in the. You can either minimize the window, or I always hide it in the system tray. Boom, there you go, all done, and that will run and run and run. Now to bring that back up, you go over here, restore window, and this little waiting thing over here. There is a go over to options and debug, and it will tell you these. Your minimum is 1 minute and 30 seconds by YouTube standards. So you can't change it. Well, you can change it, but it's not going to do you any good. You can do a maximum, but I just leave the defaults because it's going to run really messed up. Sometimes it'll be 2-3 minutes before you get somebody on there, and it just has. And you can see you're waiting to send delay to complete. This helps sure you're not violating YouTube's terms of use. Okay, so that takes care of everything for you. Like I said, just you can pause it, stop it, hide system tray. But we're going to go ahead and stop it for right now. But as you can see, as it's going through here, it's clicking up. I've already had one success. And if you have any failures now, if a channel's been pulled, or there's just something wrong with the channel, or you've already subscribed to that user, it will come up as a failure. So don't freak out about that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and stop sending, and sending complete. And this is how it'll come up when it gets completely done with sending, and it'll just sit here and wait for you to go ahead and close everything. There you have it. That is how you use Tube Toolbox. And as you go through, you can see how you manage your accounts and your lists and so on and so forth down the line. And if you ever need to go out to the help section, they do have a help section that you can go out and check out. But that should get anybody out there that wants to use this tool. That should get you started on how to earn getting more friends and subscribers to your YouTube channel. Have a good one. Stay high.